Look at you. Because look at you with the walkthrough, sis. Where is you going? Where is you going?
My family, guys.
Fucking smack at 4 in the morning.
But you know what? We gonna be good. You feel me?
The Rugrats.
You're so funny.
It's the Rugrats.
It's too much.
Wait. Mask off. Mask. Hey. Say it.
My man, I'll fuck you up. I was like, let me see.
Look at that. Oh, she knows. Oh, independent and free. You 12 quad. Cause these niggas pussy and I'm hard. Oh, whoa. Freak my shit. Welcome back to Real Talks with You. Hold on. This is my song, y'all. But yes, welcome back. Let me pause this. Welcome back to my podcast. This is episode 5. I am so excited to be back. And yes, today is another live episode. And today is a college edition. Okay. I'm going to be sharing some of my college experiences with you guys, story time, and some other stuff. And I specifically did this because I have so many college fans out there. My baby girls, these freshmen, sophomores. I love you guys. I'm getting so much feedback from you guys. So this episode is for you, okay? I had a long day. I've been trying to set this up. It's been a lot, but I'm glad to be back. And if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't come here, listen to me and bounce. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my social media pages. Give me feedback and tell me exactly what you want to hear, okay? Like I said, this is, a college edition. Someone actually reached out to me and wanted me to do this specific live because they're in college, right? It's their first year and they just need some guidance, okay? I did not complete my 4 years at Virginia State University, but my 2 years that were there, boy, oh boy, it might as well have been 4, okay? So I'm going to share some stories with you guys. I'm just going to help you guys a little bit, okay? Because I was once a college student and some days were easy, some days were hard, some days I wanted to give up, all of that, right? So I'm going to start off by telling you guys a little story, okay? One thing I'm going to start off saying before I start my story is that when you're in college, especially your first year, it's difficult. There's people from all over the place. You're thinking about who you're going to get along with, who you're going to meet. It's your first time away from home. It's a lot, right? So I advise every person that goes to college for the first time, find where you best fit, okay? It's very necessary and it's very important that you do not walk alone when you're in college because crazy things happen. There are people that live in the area that don't attend the college that end up on the campus. It's a lot. luckily for me, being a social butterfly, let me tell you, when I went to college, I met some amazing people, okay? I still have friends that I communicate with. It was great, okay? There's people with different accents, different styles, like, it's amazing. But then there's the scary days and there's the scary people. Sometimes you make friends with people and it doesn't end off right, whatever the case may be. In college, you take risks, okay? People end up falling in love, all that stuff, right? So I'm going to share my story with you about a friend who I seen as an older sister who I thought had my back but didn't, and I almost lost my life, okay? So when I was in college, sometimes when you're there, like I said, you meet new people and you have different groups of friends, okay? You have classmate friends. You have friends that you socialize with. You have your close friends, whatever the case may be, okay? So I was one of those people because, like I said, I was a social butterfly. Everybody wanted to talk to me and hang out with me, Couldn't help it. But anyways, this was someone that had reached out to me. We were both from the same country and everything. I seen her as a big sister. It was almost even time for her to graduate, okay? So this specific ex-friend of mine, I was always with her most of the time at some point. We even traveled together back home sometimes because she did also live in my state. But this, at some point, she was in a relationship. I was still a freshman. You know what I'm saying? And her boyfriend used to come on campus sometimes and, they would spend time together. But I started to realize how toxic her relationship was, right? And I mean, who am I, right? I'm just a freshman. I'm just a young girl. I can't come make decisions for nobody, okay? But some days she would come to me, she would cry, she would express her feelings. But once again, that's not my place to come and tell her what to do, okay? I started to realize that when I am with her and this guy comes around, she kind of abandons me, right? And at that point, I'm not really around anybody else. I'm with you. Like I said, college, there are good days, there are bad days. And sometimes it's a campus, right? It's huge. You know what I'm saying? And you can feel alone at sometimes. And that feeling of being alone while you're at college on campus by yourself could be detrimental, okay? Because I had some days where I just felt like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Although we go to school for our education, we go away to get an education, when you get to college, you learn a lot more than just education, okay? And you just have to balance those things out. So I remember there was one event. It was homecoming time. There was one big event. It was at our stadium, whatever it's called. I forgot. But that's besides the point. There was an event. And her boyfriend came around, right? Once again, we were supposed to be together. We didn't even make it to the concert, okay? And this was my freshman year and my first concert, okay? Never miss anything your first year. You want to make it to everything so you could say you were there. Because if you miss it next year, at least you did it your first year. Experience everything while you're there, okay? Don't be like me. So, I remember specifically us, getting ready and stuff like that. We get to the concert. I didn't know her boyfriend was coming, right? So, he ends up, pulling up or whatever the case may be. I guess they were getting into it. Mind you, we had some drinks before going to the concert, okay? So, we were both a bit intoxicated. So I guess her and the toxic boyfriend, whatever the case may be, they got into it or whatever. She told me to wait, give her a second, whatever. But once again, I was intoxicated. And this was homecoming. Now, homecoming, you have a lot of people, college people, people from all over. They just want to come and have fun, right? It's homecoming. Alumni, all that, okay? So you really need to have someone around you during those times. So I would remember specifically it was at nighttime. I was standing by a pole waiting for my friend to come back so we can go inside and enjoy the concert. I stood there and stood there, and so I think I was standing there for about 20 minutes. My legs were shaking. I was drunk. It was crazy, okay? I ended up passing out, okay? I passed out, and before I knew it, I was in front. When I woke up, I was laying in front of somebody's abandoned house by campus. I don't know whose house this was. I don't know who these people were. When I tell you I woke up and it was still dark and there were like no other buildings or nothing was around me but that specific place that I was at, I thought I was in a scary movie, y'all. It was absolutely crazy. So when I woke up, I was like, oh my goodness, like, where am I? Like, and the person that brought me there was, I guess, sitting on the front porch. First of all, well, whatever. I'm not going to question them. I was grateful that I was up and alive and nobody did anything to me, right? I woke up and they explained to me, oh no, we found you passed out outside in the grass. So we just decided to bring you here and let you, you know what I'm saying, get yourself back together. I thanked God because honestly, if it wasn't for God, anything could have happened to me, okay? The moral of the story was that you need to be careful. Very, very careful the people that you also decide to be around, okay? Some people, they don't, because I want to say that I don't think my ex-friend or whatever, she purposely meant to do that, but her attention and her focus was elsewhere. People are going through their own things, coming to, you know, campus and stuff like that, with different stuff going on, okay? She wasn't thinking about me. Her nigga was there. She was worried about her nigga. So, with that being said, you need to find where you click, someone that you click with. You need to be careful. Some of us get like really excited when we're away. You know, this is your first time. You just really can't wait to experience this whole college thing, right? New food, new activities, new people, right? Just be careful, okay? Please don't go buck wild either. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to college and just think, oh, okay, I'm going to do all of it. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out there having sex with the whole team. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being truthful because y'all know me. I'm going to say what it is, okay? Don't go out there popping Xanax if you know at the end of the day you have health issues. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it, please. Just do what you can. Make it make sense, okay? Don't go lose your mind over there and come home and then your parents like, what the heck? Tracy? What happened? I know a person that committed suicide from loneliness, depression, anxiety. They had never even experienced such things before then, right? But once they were so far away from home and there were all these new things that were happening and, you know, they felt like they didn't fit in, they started experiencing all these emotions and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Ended up committing suicide. It's sad, okay? So for my college babies, please, 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 please hold it down, okay? Hold it down. Do not give up no matter what, because at the end of the day, college is an opportunity and it's a great opportunity, okay? School is not for everyone. Sometimes there's people that do go to college and you know what I'm saying? They just don't make it because it's not for them. I was one of those people, but I loved my college experience. I feel like if you can, go. Okay? Get your education and just be mindful. Just be watchful. Enjoy yourself. Okay? Look around you. Watch over your shoulder every single time. Okay? Because you never know. The last thing that I'm going to talk about before I go, because I cannot not talk about this, and I know this is a college edition, but I'm just going to slide this in here before I go really quick, because I know everybody's seen this. I woke up today. Okay. Now, I loved the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I still do to this day. And that's the same reason why, even though I don't like that new edition that they've done or they're doing, but just because it has to do with the whole thing with Will Smith and all that, I'm watching it. And I don't even really like how they're trying to, but anyway, dearly to my heart, I love Will Smith, okay? But this morning, I woke up and I just did not like the news that I was seeing. Okay, so it's everywhere. I know y'all seen it. And personally, for me, I feel like, okay, Chris Rock seems like a very nice man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to escalate the issue. Now, if Will would have went up there and smacked any other nigga, it would have went down for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he felt like, okay, with him, I could do that. I understand. You know what I'm saying? People are saying Jada has some issues and all of that. Maybe Chris didn't even know, okay? He's a comedian, right? Maybe the joke was bad, but I feel like as adults, you can always handle your situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he took that opportunity to get a moment. After the Oscars at the after party, y'all should have seen Will dancing, having a good time. Supposedly, they worked it out. But I don't think it was right. Okay? Now, this is probably going to be talked about on Jada's Red Table Talk, and we're going to see her. Will and my situation was, it's going to be very dramatic. I feel like the whole thing was dramatic. How you smack the person, come back on stage after you got your award and start crying and all that. Everybody has their own opinion. I just had to say mine. I honestly feel like, okay, it was a bad joke. I would have handled it like this, okay? Hey, Chris. Now, because Will was even laughing at first, right? Hey, Chris, I know you want to pop jokes and all that, but please just don't pop jokes about my wife. That's not nice, okay? He could have done that instead of going up there and smacking this man. Now people making jokes. It was too much. And it was actually kind of sad to watch. I was honestly kind of sad. I felt bad for Chris Rock. I just felt like, it was just too much. And then it was the Oscars. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they invited us. Show some class. Will, come on. You should know. Okay? Don't embarrass us. Okay? Because you might mess up my chance one day to get invited to be at the Oscars. Don't do that. Okay? So, yes, this is my personal opinion. I feel like it could have been handled better, but hey, who am I? Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope everything that I spoke about went in there and is going to stick in here. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.
Since it's what you cooking.